Welcome to part 2 of this 2-part series focused on providing you with a framework for determining if your product problem is the right one to solve. If you're here, I'm going to assume that your product problem passed the business goals and product strategy gates reviewed in video 1. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check that out before moving on. For the rest of us, we're going to jump into step 3 of this framework, which is validation. Validation is confirming that you have a deeper understanding of your product problem before you move any further. And this really has 3 sub-steps to it, or 3 dimensions to focus on. The first dimension is looking at the problem size. How many customers, users, or even prospects would be impacted if you solved this problem? What's the frequency of this problem, and what's the severity of the issue? Dimension 2 is assessing the impact. So you'll remember from video 1, we confirmed that your product problem supports and aligns with your business goals. But now we want to make sure that the product problem, if solved, would have meaningful and measurable impact on your business goals. And if it doesn't, we probably want to stop here. Dimension 3 is about gathering the evidence. So now you talk with your users, your customers, and/or your prospects to understand the problem at another level. And you can also look at your data you have internally here and now. You can look at feature requests. You can look at bug tickets. You can look at user analytics, and also talk with your internal teams, your salespeople, your SCs. They'll surely have a different perspective on the product problem than you do. And of course, take a look at your competition to see what they're doing around this problem. Once you've done all that, you can jump into step 4 of this framework, which is assessing urgency. Here you want to make sure that the product problem you have is urgent enough to pursue in kind of the near to medium term. So here you want to think about what happens if we delay on addressing this problem. Are we going to lose customers? Are we going to lose revenue? Are we going to lose customer trust? Is the workaround that is currently in place going to cause other problems, or even compliance issues? Don't forget compliance. You can ask, are there deadlines or dependencies that are reliant upon us solving this problem? Is our team generally ready to address this problem? And what are the market forces we need to consider around solving this problem? What are the customer expectations time-wise? What is happening with competition? What traction do they have? Once you've determined that this is indeed urgent, this product problem is urgent, then you can go on to step 5. This is the last step in the process, and this is really what I call the ducks in a row step of this process. This is where you take a minute to look at your original problem that you stated, and you confirm that it is accurate, that it is clearly stated, and that you really do understand it. And if you feel like it's not necessarily clearly stated, that you have some big questions still, you're going to want to go back in the process, the previous steps, and spend a little bit more time there before you move forward. But if you go to your problem that you stated and it is clear and you feel confident in it, now you have a juicy problem worth solving. So at the beginning of this, I promised that this would be a quick and easy framework to use, and you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, this has been 2 videos, there's a lot here. Well, I promise you that you will get the hang of this, and this will become fast and second nature. So it is worth it to go through this and to really internalize it. Remember, working on the right problem at the right time is the difference between meaningful impact and wasted effort.